Alright, welcome to Aftershocks. This is a different segment. It's not going to be a part of the main show, really. This is just something for me to talk about, usually after the production, maybe talking about the production, or just whatever comes up at the time. Don't worry, it's going to be related to the show in some way, shape, or form in most cases. Or at least to something nerdy. Don't worry about it. I'm not just going to be sitting here BSing about my life or none of that crap. No, this is not a blog. Or is it a vlog? Well, whatever. Normally, it's just going to be something about whatever you just saw. In this case, it would be Starship Troopers. Yeah, and in that case, first of all, I'd like to apologize for that particular review. Yeah, future ones won't be quite so vulgar. It's a coping technique, apparently, of mine. You know, instead of going, I go, fuck shit. Oh well, sorry about that. I hope I didn't offend anybody. Expect some foul language, though. It's going to come out. I'll try and keep it down, though. But Starship Troopers, that's I guess a good one for you'll know what you're getting yourself into. You know, if you couldn't take that one, then whatever. Sorry. Might as well get it all out in one review. Also, I'm going to apologize for the quality of it. I was trying like hell to get that thing to come out looking good, but just wasn't. I don't even know why. I just could not get the quality of that one to come out clearer. I think I've got some of the kinks worked out, though. I'm going to try it with this one, and hopefully the future reviews will look better. That's the best I can say about that right now. Hope you can stomach the quality of Starship Troopers. I know it's not a great review. I know it's not a great video. But I admit I am proud of it. It took me a while to put it together, but I am proud of the end result. Sure, there were errors, there were mistakes. There's a lot of stuff I could have done better. I'm wearing shoes this time. Don't worry about that. Future reviews, I will remember to put something on my feet. Oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. Anyways, okay, talking about what's coming up. What you're going to see on this one is mostly going to be the movie reviews, like you just saw. I'm also going to do video games. Video games are primarily going to be in the retro period, the NES and whatnot. Mostly because it's just easier to get footage for those. Xbox games, PlayStation games, it's harder, it's more complex. You can use save states and emulators and stuff to help you get footage for the older games. Yeah, I make sure I play them first, and I own every one I'm going to do. Don't worry, I don't advocate piracy at all. And in fact, I'm making sure all my footage is non-pirated material. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some video game reviews. In fact, Castle Quest is going to be coming up soon. That's going to be my third review. So there you go, a free sneak peek. Next review, here's another one. It's going to be Highlander. Okay, I know the market's kind of cornered on Highlander, but I think I've got some rights to that movie. I have a 5-year-old son, and his name is Connor, named for Connor McLeod. Yeah, I think that gives me some rights to do a Highlander movie. What do you say? Other things you're going to see are probably Mortal Kombat. I'm a big fan. Toxic Avenger, things like that. Also, it's not going to be just bad movies or movies I don't like. Starship Troopers was a great example of that. I think Starship Troopers is a great movie, despite how really bad that movie is. It's a lot of fun if you can just ignore the bad parts of it and just focus on the intense action and witty dialogue. It's fun. It really is. I love the movie. I admit, I didn't realize it was 2 hours and 10 minutes long when I started writing this review. I might have picked something shorter for my first, but actually, Starship Troopers wasn't going to be the first. There it is. Yeah, whatever. This is Zombie Nation. This was going to be my first review. For those of you who've seen it, you'd understand when I say I decided I wanted to do something a little easier to work on. Because, no joke, I don't think you get through 5 minutes of this movie without something being there that you could just scream and holler at. The movie is not offensive, but it's offensively bad. I'm not even sure when the opening credits stop showing. I think they go on for like 10 minutes of the movie. And it opens up the film flashing between 3 different scenes. One of them is some random woman's boobs for, I don't know, maybe that's just to get your attention into it or something. Yeah, I hate this film. I really do. That's an example of a bad movie that I really don't like. But in a way, I do actually kind of endorse it. You can't believe how bad movies like this are until you can watch them. Honestly, movies like this, I can sit here and try telling you how it's bad, but you will not understand until you actually watch that movie. It's right up there with films like Manos and stuff like that, where everybody can tell you how bad Manos, the Hand of Fate is. You will not understand until you've seen Manos, the Hand of Fate. No, I am not doing that movie at all. But truth be told, anything is fair game to me. I don't care if I like it. I don't care if it's considered good. I don't care if it's considered bad or I don't like it. Anything like that, it doesn't matter. For me, if I can make something entertaining out of it, if I can come up with some really good jokes for that movie, I'll run it. I don't care. It's all about the entertainment for me. Informative, sure, I'll try and be where I can. I do know a bit about movie making and whatnot. Don't worry about that. I'm not just running into this blind. So I'll try and be informative where I can. Bloopers, nitpicking, sure, they're fun if I spot them. I don't know. They'll probably turn up here and there. I'm sure there's going to be one in Highlander. There's one I know about in Highlander that I'm going to mention. But yeah, just basically wherever I can find entertainment in the film, I'm going to put it in there. So if I can find enough material to make a film, to make a review on something, I'll do it. I don't care. Okay, that's movies, video games. Oh, there's something else I want to bring up right now. Time frame. I'm gonna try and work it down to a bi-weekly schedule. Definitely don't expect better than that. But I can't promise anything. I do have a very busy life. I have a 9-to-5 factory job. I do have a girlfriend, surprisingly. So, yeah, I have a busy life. And I also point out I do have a 5-year-old son. He takes up some of my time, too. I'm going to try and get into a bi-weekly time frame, but I can't make promises. And if something looks like it really is starting to push time, I'll throw something small out for you. Just something to try and hold you over while I work on a really big review. I'm looking for quality over quantity as well. So if I can't get a bi-weekly time frame because I'm too busy making the best videos I can, which would you prefer? If worse comes to worse, I'll give you another Aftershocks video. These are fun. I enjoy doing these. They may not be the most entertaining in the world, but they're on the more informative aspect, I'm sure. I know this is the first one here. I'm talking like it's going to be like it's already a spree. I don't know, I'm making this shit up as I go along. This is purely improvisational right here. Another thing to be worried about is I do have stage fright. I'm working on it. You can probably tell in this video I'm a little stiff right now. Okay, we got that out of the way. Movies, video games, going to be top 10 lists. I'm actually thinking more of a top and bottom 5 just to show both sides of the coin. That'd be more fun. I was going to do top and bottom 10, but that would take forever in a single video. So just sticking with top and bottom 5 probably. As for whatever comes to mind at the time that I want to make a list about. And I'm not going to say they're going to be a regular thing on the show. They may only show up a few times. But if I can come up with one, I'll put one together. I mean, why not? I've got a few actually written out on my computer I've been working on. Okay, like I said, that's the list. Looking at possibly doing Let's Plays. I like playing video games. I'm always talking while I'm playing video games. In fact, I never stop talking, period. I wouldn't call myself a motor mouth, but I talk to myself regularly. When you spend about 10 years in jobs that leave you all alone, you start to develop the habit. I have people in my current workplace just making fun of me all the time because they'll just catch me just rambling on about the stupidest shit. Lately I've actually been rambling on about upcoming reviews. I've been trying to work out scripts in my head at work. It's been working out that way. I've been enjoying doing it that way. I even brought my camera with me so I could just throw out some ideas and keep them recorded, and it's quicker than writing them on paper. So yeah, where was I? Let's Plays. Yeah, I might do a couple Let's Plays. I don't know. The first one I'm looking at is actually Omicron the Nomad Soul. It's one I never got too far in it. I played a little bit of it. I liked it. But since I never got too far in it, there's still a lot more for me to discover during a Let's Play. Which sometimes I feel that's the better way of doing it. I'm a David Bowie fan, and he did the soundtrack for the game, so can't complain about that. Okay, so that's that. That's the Let's Plays. I know there's more. I'm forgetting it right now, but oh well. I do have other projects that I'm keeping close to the chest right now, but they will be coming. I'm going to try and get the main stuff set up first, the boring, traditional reviews, and then I'm going to start doing some of the weird, sillier stuff. Like I said, playing it close to the chest right now. That's pretty much it for what's going to be on the show. What not to expect on the show, especially in something like this. I'm going to do my best, and if I do slip, I'm going to actually go in and edit and bleep it out. I won't be mentioning the names of any other reviewers, any other reviewing websites. You won't ever hear me mention them. I might mention him as somebody or a certain someone, something like that, but I'll do my best to keep it vague. For me, it's a professional courtesy thing. I just don't feel I want them talking about me. I don't want to talk about them and risk offending. Just, better leave. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. Better just leave well enough alone. Me here, them there. Other things you won't see on the site? Well, you already saw that Cockroach. You won't see me doing anything visually vulgar. Expect a lot of sight gags, but yeah, censoring things like the nudity, that's for sure. Even if I ever do move this site off of YouTube, I'm going to be a good boy. I'm keeping that stuff out of there. I know there's more, but unfortunately I can't think of it right now. Probably not going to do an addition to the Aftershocks, but oh well. Or at least not to this particular video. Working on a uniform. You already saw the hat. Let me explain the hat, actually. First of all, I'm a Revolutionary War reenactor, or former reenactor, actually. My regiment was the 84th Royal Highland Immigrants, and that's where the hat comes from. It was part of my kit back then. I've still got the jacket around here, and you're going to see that turn up, I promise. Ooh, itch. But, yeah, the hat, I wear it. I like it. I think it looks good on me. But mostly, I admit, I wear it for my hair. I've got no problem with it in this video. But when I'm doing the main reviews, obviously, there's multiple takes. There's likely reshoots, things like that. I can reset this scene perfectly every time. I can't reset my own hair, though. Also, while I'm on the subject of reenacting, I was a pirate reenactor for a little while, and that's where the name Cockroach Charlie came from. That was actually my pirate name. The censorship Cockroach you saw in Starship Troopers was my pirate flag, or it's a stylized version of it. So yeah, a lot of my stuff actually comes from the reenacting period. That's where a lot of my style is coming from. Though don't worry, I'm not going to be talking like this during any of the reviews. Don't worry, I'm keeping the piracy and the reenacting. Yeah. You won't have to try trying to listen to me like this whole time, I promise you. As far as that goes, that's pretty much about me. That's all I need to express about me right now. Obviously, I'm not in character right now, and that's another thing to establish. Cockroach Charlie is a character. His views don't necessarily express my views, especially on the more offensive subjects. In truth, I enjoy the stereotypes. I enjoy poking fun at the stereotypes. Cockroach Charlie allows me to poke fun at the stereotypes. He's a chauvinist. He can be racist at times. The whole thing. And it allows me to play with that. Please, don't take offense at anything I say in the main review. First of all, like I say, for the most part, it's really not me. Also, it is a joke, and it's poking fun at the stereotypes. Okay, I'm not saying... I'll go with the women joke. A couple people I previewed this to took a little offense to that one, where Sergeant Sim has dizzy floors, and I make that remark about her going back to the kitchen. I'm not really like that. I'm making fun of the male-dominant character, which is what Charlie was being during that video. And I'm making fun of myself there. So don't worry, please don't take offense to anything in the video. It's not meant to be offensive. It's meant to be fun and funny. And if you can see it that way, that's exactly what it's going to be. And I hope you come back for more. I hope I didn't offend you during any of this. And that's pretty much it for the first Aftershocks. I really, really hope I got everything that I need to get out in this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again.